Emeka and Amara's wedding was a joyous affair. The crowd jubilated. Everybody was happy, especially her only brother Tamna. Tamna held his sister's hand, alongside her husband Emeka. But even amidst the celebration and Nia dancing, Nia's smile was tight, her eyes holding an unfamiliar glint. Life as Emeka's wife was everything Amara had dreamed of. Their home was filled with love, laughter, and plenty. Their days marked by shared joy, good meals, great conversations, and comforting routines. Few months after her marriage, Amara visited her only brother Tamna. Tamna prepared her great meals. It was great to have her visit home again. Tamna told her how much he has missed her and wished her great blessings and happiness in her new home. Emeka was Amara's best friend now that they are married. They talked about everything together, planning their lives in happy matrimony. They had great meals together always, because they lacked nothing. Amara hardly missed home. Sometimes her brother pays her visits, and she prepares the best of meals for him. Emeka, her husband, was good to her. They both had great time as couple. One day, Amara cried to her brother, pouring out her fears and suspicions. Her brother, a man of quiet wisdom, listened patiently, and she narrated how it all started. Amara, Nia, and Ngozi had been inseparable since childhood, their laughter echoing through the vibrant market of their village. So Amara believed, unknowingly to her, a venomous current of envy ran beneath the surface of their friendship. From Nia and Ngozi, all directed at the charming and eligible bachelor, Emeka. They admired him so much, but to their greatest surprise he only looked Amara's way. Emeka, with his kind eyes and easy smile, was the village's most coveted bachelor. Nia and Ngozi launched a relentless campaign to win his affection, their attempts at seduction growing bolder with each encounter. Amara, however, seemed to hold a natural magnetism that drew Emeka to her. Despite her friend's best efforts day after day, Nia and Ngozi will always look for a way to ambush Emeka, laying in wait for him on different occasions, and doing all they could to get his attention. As Emeka's attention increasingly focused on Amara, her friends grew very envious of her, launching their best plot to snatch him, but to no avail. Amara, tired, resting on a wooden chair outside her house, in her subconsciousness saw a woman standing before her. A woman she's never known before. The woman told her she will open her eyes to some hidden truth. After a few days, Amara started seeing strange dreams, where she walks out of her house. In her dream, and she will see a wedding scene where her friend Nia is holding her husband's hand on her wedding day with her. Several times, with vivid, unsettling clarity, Amara dreamed of her wedding day. Each dream was a kaleidoscope of joy and apprehension, but always, in the periphery or directly in her path, was Nia, her expression a chilling blend of malice and triumph. The dreams lingered. She tried to dismiss them as pre-wedding jitters, but the recurring image of Nia gnawed at her. She spoke to Nia about her reoccurring dreams, but she insisted she was just nervous. She continued seeing the dream, but she never knew what to label it, forgetting her first encounter with the woman in her sleep. In Amara's dreams, Nia never gave them a moment of their own. It was almost like Emeka was marrying them both, Nia always clutching to the couple, making sure she's noticed, and most times her hands held. There was a quiet surprise on the crowd's face. Finally, the wedding day came, and it was a huge success. Everyone was happy, but afterwards, Nia continued to pursue Emeka with an unsettling tenacity. She'd always find a way to walk him down the village's lonely path, pretending to go somewhere. On several occasions she ensured that she was always with him, especially when he's going out lonely, monitoring his every move. While Amara wasn't home, Nia arrived at Emeka's home with lavishly prepared meals, a feast for his eyes and stomach. Few days later, after these meals, under the guise of an innocent stroll, she lured him to the secluded cassava farm, a place that soon became synonymous with their illicit rendezvous. Ngozi, conversing with Nia, told her to stop disturbing Emeka, that he was already married to their friend, but Nia dismissed her, saying she was jealous because she, Nia, won Emeka's heart, not her. Ngozi. Emeka, weakened by Nia's persistence and her calculated charm, began to succumb. He started spending more and more time away from home at the cassava farm with Nia, his once bright eyes now clouded with love for Nia. Day after day he continued seeing Nian had a strange detachment from Amara. Amara felt a chasm opening between them, a cold emptiness where warmth used to reside. She confronted her husband Emeka about it, but he insisted everything was fine. She cried herself to sleep most times, her heart aching with a pain she couldn't articulate. Ngozi finally got married to her own prince, charming several months after she stopped disturbing herself with Emeka. Finally, in desperation, she confided in her elder brother, who came visiting, pouring out her fears and suspicions. Her brother, a man of quiet wisdom, listened patiently. He urged Amara to be strong, to pray and to trust that her home will definitely be peaceful and great. One sweltering afternoon, Nya was digging frantically at the base of a gnarled palm tree. Emeka stood watching her as she digs. She was burying a charm of ultimate separation between Emeka and his wife Amara, but he never knew. Any lie Nya told him was okay by him. Nya mumbled incantations, her face contorted in a terrifying display of dark magic. Bending down, Emeka was totally carried away by what was before him. Emeka was totally distant from his wife. Even their conversations was empty. Amara heard the news about Nia's affair with her husband and confronted her. Nia, having known what she's done already, told Amara she loves Emeka. A wave of dizziness washed over Amara. After Amara had already left her home, back to her brother, day after day. Nia will come around taking good care of Emeka and preparing him great meals. One day, she came as always serving Emeka the food she made, and told him to marry her. Emeka reluctantly agreed to her request. Tamna paying attention to Amara. He had always been wary of Nia's manipulative nature. Now, while she took Emeka again to their usual spot, she saw an image of Azemo, the one she got the charm from lying on top of Emeka. Wearing the same outfit, she was surprised and confused, but hid the revelations from Emeka, even when he noticed a sudden shock in her face. Few days after, Nia ran mad and, under the watchful eyes of the people, confronted with her wicked deeds, broke down, confessing to her jealousy and her attempts to win Emeka through malevolent means. Emeka visited Amara after the news reached him. Devastated by the revelations, the fog of infatuation lifted, replaced by a profound sense of shame and regret. Apologized to Amara, saying he had been blinded, manipulated, and had in turn deeply hurt the woman he truly loved. His heart aching with Rem, the world spun, and a chilling fear gripped Amara, the images from her dreams flashing before her eyes, aligning with the horrifying reality unfolding before her. But she forgave her husband. Amara and Emeka, their bond forged anew in the crucible of betrayal and forgiveness. The shadows of deceit lifted, replaced by the enduring light of a love that had, against all odds, found its way back home. And as for Nya, she faced the consequences of her actions, her once bright future dimmed by the darkness of her own making.